So, guys, guess what dropped on Netflix the other day? Oh, you can't guess? You don't know? Godzilla, the king of the monsters, has landed in Netflix. And if you didn't know, it's actually an anime this time. And this is a quick review. I'm not going to go all over it because it's on Netflix. And if you got Netflix, go watch it. There's things I didn't like and there's things I liked, and I'll go into that real quickly. Here's the thing I have a problem with, actually. My issue is that the animation style or what they're using is like, I don't know, it's just not as good as I was hoping it would be. There's another anime that Netflix came out with called The Knights of Sidonia. Yes, and I enjoy that. I think, and there's another one called Agent or something like that, which I watched a little bit of, but I haven't fully finished. And they're using the same style. And you know what? This style seems to work with animes that revolve around like science fiction and stuff like that. So I will let it slide for this. The story goes as humans are just think of all the Godzilla movies, right? They've always been attacked by monsters, battling and fighting and destroying the city. Humans finally were like, you know what? You guys can have the place. We're out of here. We're gonna go find another planet, and just, you know, live out life there. But that necessarily wasn't the case, because what I like about this movie is that, like, you know, they went out into outer space and it wasn't like they had infinite supplies. And unfortunately, they were running out of food, water. People were getting diseases, committing suicide. I love that. I mean, it was just like, it made the worlds of this Godzilla more real. I really like the buildup of that. And then they decide, you know what, we don't have enough supplies to go find another planet, and, you know, we're gonna have to go back to Earth. And so, you know how, if you've ever seen Interstellar, you know how gravity affects time, and you can be gone for like 10 years, but you come back. And I don't want to ruin the film, but I'll just say they came back, and it's like 20,000 years later. No joke. So the planet is completely just it's all different. It's way different. And this is part 1, so I'm assuming that there's part 2. And if you watch this movie, watch it to the very end. Even credits. They pulled a Marvel and did an after credits ending. So check it out. Characters are really weak. There's not anyone that I cared about. And if someone who was spotlighted died, I didn't really care. You just don't care. And honestly, be patient, because the big man, he's going to show up, but he's going to show up later in the film. So just be ready, okay? But it's cool if the buildup is good. When it gets going, it gets going. If James Cameron did the Godzilla movie, this would be it. And I loved it. It was awesome. It's a lot of action. You know, there's a lot of sci-fi babble, you know. They got electromagnetic this and that, and, you know, the shield is under this, and then we got to penetrate the outer armor of the, you know, it's just a lot of that babble. And one other thing, if you're not used to animes and you're not used to reading subtitles, that's going to be a problem. This is subtitled, Japanese language, English subtitles. Worth it, though. Go watch this. This is awesome. Can't wait for part 2. Check it out. Netflix. Godzilla, the Monster Planet. Go check it out. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm gonna give it what's a good rating system? Roars. Godzilla roars. So I'll give it out of 5 Godzilla roars, I give it 4, because I don't like the animation and the characters are weak. Everything else is awesome. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Go watch it.